We are back for one final time this season in 2023. We've got the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Not really much to play for unless there's an absolute freak result and we get a 1-2 and Mercedes have a nightmare and don't score any points. So we've already got 4th in the Constructors and it's going to stay that way. Drivers' Championship, we've got 5th for Ghazi. Magnussen could get 9th if he outscores Alonso by 7 points. But I don't see that happening. So not really much to play for. I think we're just going to try and get the best result possible. It'll be nice to get a podium, but I don't see that happening either. Our car is just not up to scratch. We haven't been developing like the other teams. We do have some stuff coming in. We've done some refurbishment on the facilities. We do have to change the gearbox of Kevin Magnussen. That did not help him last race either. We forgot to change that. So it's... If we were to change... Maybe that was why he was lower than everybody else, because we didn't change his gearbox. Do we take a new gearbox? How... Honestly... Do we... I mean, we might as well, I think. Just... we probably actually shouldn't have. We just wasted $1 million. I don't care. We'll give him a new gearbox for a final race. We'll take the penalty. We don't mind. Does he have a new engine that can go a little bit faster? No. Alright. I think we should be pretty safe to make it out of Q1. It's getting into Q3 is what I'm worried about. So is anybody else going out again? We should probably send both drivers out. We're going to send them both out for one more lap right at the very end on the used set of tyres. But there is only 0.3 of difference. I was looking at the car analysis. Our car doesn't look too great compared to everybody else because everybody's bringing in upgrades. You can see Magnussen almost dropping into the bottom 5, but he is going to be safe. Ghazi improving. Magnussen is not. So on a scrub set, clearly not improving, but... Both drivers into Q2. A lot of people taking penalties. We are taking a 5th place with Kevin Magnussen with that new gearbox. So it's important we get him up the grid. But I'm not expecting anything. I'm not really expecting points finishing. I wasn't expecting it much in Brazil, but we somehow got a double points finish and a really good weekend. Here, I'll probably say I'm expecting a points finish from Pierre Gasly. Not so much from Kevin Magnussen, just because Ghazi has been on it all season, and Magnussen not so much. Not looking too great for K-Mag. I mean, Ghazi's putting a decent enough time to put himself P8 for now, but the fact that McLaren look faster than us, Alfa Romeo definitely look faster than us. We're going to have to go out on a new set. Russell didn't put in a representative lap time. I'm not sure the Alpines did either, unless their car is just not up to speed. I think we're going to be out with Kevin Magnussen in this session. Maybe even Ghazi as well. It depends all on the final lap. Ghazi, I think, has to improve. Kevin Magnussen definitely has to. Ghazi is doing a good job. He is improving. So he's going to come across the line. If he can outperform Ricciardo, who's in front. Does Ricciardo go any faster? Yes, he does. Ghazi shoots ahead of both McLarens. Okay, that's very good from Pierre. That might be enough if he's ahead of both McLarens, but we'll find out as the rest of the drivers come across the line. Ocon can't improve. Okay, the Alpine does not have great pace around here. I'm sure Russell will improve. Ghazi in P9. Can Magnussen get himself into Q2? It is very, very important. Vettel coming up to the line. He gets out into P10. Magnussen, can he knock Sebastian Vettel out? Oh, he can't move up. He stays P13 plus the 5-place grid penalty. Ghazi does a very good job to get into Q2, and I'd say potentially P8. He could get ahead of Lando Norris. Anything higher would be pretty crazy. Vettel doesn't seem to be on the pace with Bottas this weekend. Although Vettel was really on it last week in Brazil, and then he crashed and didn't score any points. But this Alfa Romeo car looks fast. It does look fast. If we can go faster than Norris and Vettel, I think that'll be a fantastic qualifying session. I think the main battle is against Lando Norris. He's going to cross the line before us. Vettel is actually coming around now. I think that's his lap. Sector 3, there's been a crash. I'm not sure if that's going to hold up Gasly. I hope not. I'm not sure who it is. Can we see from this angle? It might have been Leclerc. Nope, Leclerc comes across and gets P5. That's actually very slow for him. It was Sainz. Sainz has crashed. Okay, Sainz can't improve. Maybe we can out-qualify Sainz, Vettel, and Lando Norris. We got to see what happens as Gasly crosses the line. He is improving. Norris in P7. Gasly. Wow. We're just not on it. We're just not on it. Maybe we won't hold up on that first lap. We're just slow. So P10 for Gasly. Magnussen, I'm not sure where he'll be after all the penalties have been applied. But it's going to be a tough race just to score points. A bit like last season because we haven't been developing at all in the past 5-6 races. I have no idea what strategy to do, to be fair. It's got to be a 2-stop strategy. I don't like the looks of that. Is it mediums, hards, mediums? Is the softs involved? I think mediums, hard mediums for Pierre. We could probably get the softs involved just because we have a fresh set. So we'll do softs, hards, mediums for Magnussen. I'm hoping there's something happening in this race. We need safety cars. I remember last season, this was the last race, and nothing really happened. There was no safety car. We were slow for the same... Oh, we're starting P6 and P11. That's actually not bad at all. We were slow. There was no safety cars, and it was pretty boring. And we were slow, obviously, because we didn't do upgrades. And I don't think either driver finished at the points, and it was probably the most boring race of the season. Hopefully, there's a safety car, and something happens this race, so we can have a bit of a mix-up. We're not going to get on the podium, but if we get some strong points, you can see Tsunoda, Zhou, Albon, they're all in the top 10. Ricardo, so maybe they hold some cars up and Gasly can get some points. Maybe Magnussen can find his way through as well, but we know both our drivers like spinning, so we'll see what actually comes of this race. Oh, we need Magnussen to get past these cars. If Magnussen can get past these cars, he could actually get something out of this race. We're gonna try it. We're gonna tell him to push. See if he can make a move on this lap. Magnussen in P11. He's trying to go around the outside of one of the AlphaTauris. Do a little switchback. Down this straight is when he might be able to get the move. He's got the energy going. He's on full attack mode. He's got the fuel going, but it's 4 cars in the way. Is he going to go around the outside of the AlphaTauri? He's trying it. It's the inside for the next corner. He's got the move done. I don't know why. It seems a bit laggy. I'm not sure about that. But he's up at a P10, so that's 1 car down. Just another 3 to go. He might get 1 more here around the outside of the McLaren. Yes, please. Down the inside of the AlphaTauri. 2 in 1. See you later. Okay, not yet. The AlphaTauri's got back through, but he's got ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. I'll tell you what a move that is. And we'll try and get past both of them next time around. Gasly holding on to the back of the McLarens, creating a gap from this trainer car. From these trainer cars, and down this straight is when we're going to get another chance to go for the overtake, maybe on both of them. Down the inside we go on the AlphaTauri, down the inside on the Aston Martin, not quite yet. Have we got to move on the AlphaTauri? Yes, we have, and now we can get the overtake on the Aston Martin, and now we've got to push, try and pull away this at the end of this lap. Get out of their DRS. It is Tsunoda behind us, so we could do that, and then we could honestly be on for another double points finish. He does get out. So look at that. It's a fantastic start. And I mean, we've churned through the tyres quite a bit making those overtakes. But it's a good start in Abu Dhabi. Vettel is absolutely having a nightmare in this Alfa Romeo. I can't see him in that car next season. He's had another spin. Magnus has been overtaken by Yuki Tsunoda. We've entered the pit window for Kevin Magnussen. His tyres are going off. I think Tsunoda's on the mediums. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Gasly in his own little world, chilling in P6. I think it's going to be another P6 finish for Gasly, unless Russell can get up in the mix. Magnus is doing a good job. He's still in there. Hamilton is probably going to come out. Is he going to come out behind this train? I'm not sure. We're going on the hards now? So we're going to push this lap with Magnussen, try and create a bit of a gap. And see what we do. Hamilton coming out of the pits now. He's going to come out behind this train. Maybe he gets held up. That might help Pierre Gasly, but I think there's too much of a gap for that to even for that to even happen. Magnussen in clear air, so he can get his race going on the hard tyres now. And yeah, we'll just see how the race goes. Hamilton's definitely been held up by this train of cars. He's stuck in that train. I'm not sure how long that's going to be out there for. I'm trying to get Gasly to stay out until those trainer cars come in, so we don't get held up as well. So we're going to keep him going. Are they going to come in now? Not quite yet. Maybe this lap? Yeah, they are. Okay, so we're going to bring in Gasly next lap onto the hard tyres. It's going to be a comfortable P6 for him. Magnussen, on the other hand, let's see where they actually come out compared to Magnussen. Magnussen gets through. He's in P9. All right. That's good. He's got ahead of those cars that he was fighting. Tsunoda down in P17. I'm not sure what happened to him. But Magnussen, P9. His strategy is working out. Gasly in P4. Where is he going to come out after his pit stop? There we go. He comes out just ahead of Kevin Magnussen. Working perfectly. Look at that. Car in the wall. Is that a safety car? I mean, whenever you say a car in the wall, that usually means possibly a safety car. It's neither of my drivers, which is good news. It's Fernando Alonso. So Fernando Alonso in the wall. No safety car, unfortunately. But yeah, it would have been nice to see a safety car. Maybe mix it up. But oh well. All right, Magnussen needs to go on the mediums. We're going to give him a couple more laps. Let's use up these hard tyres. The car's behind him as pit. Oh, no, he's got Russell right in his tail as well. But let's use up these hards for another couple laps. Try and stay away from George Russell so you're not fighting. There's another yellow flag. Nothing's coming of it, though. I'm not sure who it was. It was Mick Schumacher. So, I mean, we're using up these tyres for Kevin Magnussen. We're going a couple extra laps. I think now's a good time to come into the pits. So we've used up ERS. We've used up most of his tyres. We're going to come in now for the mediums. We should come back out ahead of Bottas, hopefully. It looks like he's been doing a good couple laps. So we'll find out. Magnussen now into the pits. The two Mercedes keep going. Bottas. Okay, no, Bottas has absolutely killed us. All right, maybe we left it way too late. He's got our way ahead of us. Same with Alex Albon. But we are on fresher mediums, I guess. Bottas on 88%, we're on 97%. Maybe that will help us towards the end of the Grand Prix. We're not too far behind, so we'll see. I'm worried about Gasly now. He's getting overtaken by both Mercedes. I think they're in the hards to the ends. Or he's on the mediums to the end, Lewis is. But we're trying to get these... We're trying to go a little bit longer. And then we're going to go on to the softs at the end of this Grand Prix. Because why not? Alright, we're going to box this up. We could have probably taken these hards to the end. I don't know. It's the weird graphic. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're going to go on the softs now, though. We'll get the softs out, and we'll get Gasly whizzing around, see if he can catch up. I don't... You know what? I think we might have botched this strategy. Is Ricciardo going into the end? I have no idea what's going on, to be honest. Magnussen, he's got to try and close that gap down to Norris and Oda. I'm not sure if they have to pit again. I have no idea. I think we've botched this strategy. I think we've had a bit of a nightmare here. Where is Gasly going to come out? Gasly coming into the pits now. We could have probably kept him out on those hards. He comes out behind Magnussen. I'm not sure. What's going on? How's he had this much of a stinker? He's onto the softs, though, to the end of this Grand Prix. He's got Albon. Oh, my days. I think we bottled this, you know. I think we bottled it. Gasly's on a charge. Gasly is on a charge. He's behind an Aston Martin. That shouldn't be too hard to get the overtake done. No, he's got it done. Magnussen's leading this train, basically holding them all up. It could be a P8, P9, looking at it. So, I guess we try and make the overtakes now with Pierre Gasly. Let's go for it. Magnussen, if you could pull away, that'll be very helpful as well. Gasly getting past Daniel Ricciardo, he get past both of them. Okay, perfect. There you go. I guess the soft tyres have worked out. He's going to breeze past Kevin Magnussen, I'm sure of it, down this straight. Has he? Yeah, now he has. So Gasly's got past. There's been a crash. I was worried for a second. I thought it was going to be my drivers because of how close they were running to each other. No safety car. Is it someone in the top 7? Let's have a look. Nope. Nicholas Latifi is the one that's crashed. And I'll tell you what, our two drivers are going to be fighting to the finish line. Why not? Why not watch a little battle? It's going to be P8, P9 regardless. We'll give them both the necessary stuff. We'll keep them on the same, and we'll just watch this battle. It is a good little battle. Tell them to both go aggressive on the tires. They've got one more lap to go after this one, so we're gonna get to the last lap, and then we're gonna watch them battle it out because it is a good little battle right now. Who's gonna get the best of the teammates on the final race of the season? A double points finish. Yeah, I thought they were saying fuel. We're going to keep them both on aggressive. Magnussen on the mediums. Actually, we're going to put them both on attack. Why not? No team orders here in Haas. Last race of the season. They're P8 and P9. It's going to be a double points finish, but who's going to finish where? We got Magnussen currently in P8, Gasly in P9. He's going to get the DRS down this straight. So Gasly behind Magnussen. We haven't seen much battle in this season. We have seen him at the same track at certain points, but usually it's right at the front when we want them to work together because we don't want to hold up because it's rare that we're up front together. Gasly gets past, but Magnussen is going to have DRS down this next straight. So can Magnussen get Gasly back? Gasly on the softs, Magnussen on the mediums. Who's going to get the move done? It's Magnussen closing in on Gasly. He's going to think about a move, is he? He's going to maybe try down the inside. No, it looks like Gasly has got the better of Kevin Magnussen once again, like he has all season. I don't think Magnussen's going to find a way through in the last few quarters. Although he's right at his tail, that's going to be a little frustrating for Magnussen. He's losing out right at the end of this Grand Prix to Pierre Gasly. I think we're going to keep Kevin Magnussen for next season and see what he can do. If he has another stinky season next year, then we'll think of getting him gone. But I think what keeps him in the team is his season last year and how he carried us to that P4. So it'll be a bit unfair to just kick him out the car now. But a double points finish in the final race of the season when we look slow, I'll take it. I will take it. You can see the Drivers' Championship. Max Verstappen wins. We knew that last episode. Charles Leclerc P2, Perez P3, just edging Carlos Sainz thanks to that P2 he got in this final race ahead of Sainz. Gasly P5 ahead of both Mercedes drivers. That's an unbelievable result, to be fair. Bottas splitting the Mercedes drivers, so fair play to him. And Magnussen could not outscore Fernando Alonso and finishes P10. You can see the constructors. Red Bull, 681 points, 605 for Ferrari. We gave Mercedes a good run for their money at the end of the season. We pushed them. We pushed them to the last couple races, and we actually got more wins this season than them. They only got 1, we got 2. We got 6 podiums, they got 4. They hardly got any faster laps. I think we've had a very good season to get P4. Probably should have been P3, looking at the mistakes, especially earlier in the season. We kind of bottled it, but it is what it is. We're going to come back stronger next year. We do have a lot of upgrades coming in, a lot of research. So at the start of next year, don't be surprised if we hit the blocks running and potentially get a podium in the first race. As you can see, suspension research completed. And we're actually going to start. I guess we will start another research and get that done before the end of the season. But yeah, I guess that's it. Next time you see us, it'll be for Season 3, Episode 1. We'll go over the end of the season. I will show you what I've done in the off-season, and we'll start again in Bahrain. And yeah, we'll see if we can be fighting for that Constructors and potentially Drivers' Championship. I have no idea how it's going to end up. I never know. But we have done a lot of research, so I'm hoping we're going to have a strong car next year. If you did enjoy this whole season and you're enjoying the whole series, make sure you go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.